We are following breaking news out of college football where LSU cornerback Derek Stingley Jr. has officially declared for the 2022 NFL Draft. Ryan Wilson has the Jets taking Stingley 7th overall in his latest mock draft. By the way, you can catch that at CBSSports.com. Stingley was consensus All-American 2019, is a two-time member of the All-SEC first team. However, he did only play in 3 games this past season, had to undergo foot surgery back in October. But if you look at Ryan Wilson's latest mock draft, again, CBSSports.com, he says that doesn't matter. Let's welcome in Ryan Wilson to CBS Sports HQ. We anticipated this. Ryan, sure enough, it is happening. How talented is Derek Stingley Jr., even given that injury?
Yeah, the injury is not going to be a problem, Amanda, and he's immensely talented, and maybe ends up being the best defender off that national championship team from 2019. That secondary included Grant Delpit, who plays for the Browns now, Christian Fulton, who plays for the Titans, 2 very good defensive backs who went in the second round when they were drafted, and Stingley has the chance to be better than both those players. Ideally, he comes in and performs like Patrick Surtain has this year, like J.C. Horn did for Carolina before he got hurt. That's the type of difference maker you're looking for when you draft someone with a top 10 pick, and Stingley is every bit that top 10 pick. The good news is if you're a team looking for a cornerback, it's a decidedly deep class at the cornerback position, and I'll imagine 5-6 guys could end up going in the first round as cornerbacks. But as we sit here, Stingley is my number 1 cornerback. I have zero concerns about him only playing those 3 games you talked about. He will be a top draft pick based on his body of work while healthy at LSU.
I was going to ask you, you have to do so many of these mock drafts, and I haven't gone through all of them to see where he's going in all of these. Right now, a top 10 pick. Do you see him going in the top 10?
Well, Amanda, here's the thing. The first thing after we're done this segment, you need to go back and look through all 18 mock drafts and memorize exactly where Derek Stingley goes off the board, because what else you got to do? Yeah, he's been a top 10 pick each and every week. I would have to go back and look, because I haven't memorized him, exactly how high he's gone. But if you told me he went 3rd overall and there's a team that needs a quarterback in terms of taking one that high, it wouldn't surprise me. If the Detroit Lions took him at number 2, maybe that's a little high, but they need help in the secondary. It wouldn't be outrageous. Kyle Hamilton is also in the mix there, the safety out of Notre Dame. But again, top 5 pick feels about right. Last year, Surtain and J.C. Horn went inside the top 10, and he's comparable and probably a little better in terms of upside when you talk to teams about where Stingley comes down. So, yeah, top 10 feels right. If he went outside the top 10, I would have concerns whether they're injury-related or something else we don't know about as to why he fell. But again, Micah Parsons slipped, and those were off-the-field issues, and he, in retrospect, maybe should have been the 1st overall pick. Stingley on the field is a fantastic player, and we saw that week in and week out when he was healthy for LSU.
Ryan, we love good reading material, so I'm going to go back through all 18 of your mock drafts there. That is Ryan Wilson. As mentioned, you can see all 18 of his mock drafts on CBSSports.com. You can hear more from Ryan and all of the Pick Six friends on the Pick Six podcast, everything you need to know about the NFL. Of course, we're gearing up for Week 18. Make sure to download and follow. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.